Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, Legit Gamer 3244, here with some more MLB 09 The Show franchise mode with the Minnesota Twins. And you see here, I'm trying to sign the starting pitcher, Andy Pettitte, and he's 35 years old at the time. So I'm trying to sign him. I'm trying to get him for 4 years because Pettitte was a Yankee, so I really want to try to get him. But he was a little bit expensive. So I kept trying to cooperate with him over and over again, so I had to end up shortening the years. I think I went to 2 years, I believe. So, yes, I did. And I think I went to like 17 million I tried to get him for, I believe. So I pretty much tried to go all out for Pettitte because one of my favorite pitchers of all times. And he's going to Monument Park during August, I believe. And we ended up getting Andy Pettitte, the starter. So, you see here, I got rid of one of my starters. I think I'll show you guys in a second. Yeah, I got rid of Nick. I couldn't read his last name. But now we're into the start of the game, obviously. And yeah, I know the video is like 18 minutes long. My apologies that it's a long video. But I think all in all, you just gotta wait and see, like I always say. So yeah. Take on the Chicago White Sox, obviously. So hopefully we can rebound and get a win after having that nasty loss. You see, we're 2-4 on the season, and the White Sox are 4-1. So the White Sox getting a lot of success. Not so much for the Minnesota Twins, but obviously the Minnesota Twins are never really that good every season. So I mean, they're not the best club, but you know. And then you see the player to watch out for is Carlos Gomez, my apologies. But he's batting 167 with an RBI in, so not doing the best on the season. And you see 1-1 count in the first, Joe Mauer up to the plate. That's going to be lined into right field for a base hit. So we're kicking off this ball game, and yes, my computer just kicked into jet mode if you were wondering. So yeah. But anyway, now we have a leadoff base runner. And now, with 1 out in the inning, we have Miguel Cabrera, the pitch. And Miguel Cabrera is just going to ground out into a double play right here. And that will conclude matters here in the first inning. You see Pettitte here. His first batter he's facing as a Twin. And it's going to be a chopper right back to Pettitte. He's going to throw on the first base for the routine easy out here. So now 1 out in the first inning, the pitch, and that's going to be not caught by Cano. It's going to go into right field for a base hit. So the first hit for the Chicago White Sox in the game. So you see here 2 outs in the inning, has to be driven deep, and then I try to dive for it, I believe, and I just don't get it. Not to be a ground rule double, so no runners are going to be able to score. As you see here, they ground out to Robinson Cano at second base, and that easy throw will retire the side here. And wow, my computer's really loud, and I screened it to my microphone. So Robinson Cano up to the plate here, and that is going to be down for a base hit. A little 2-out hit right there, showing the White Sox that we're not going to try to go down easily, obviously. So now we have Carlos Gomez up to the plate, 2-2 count, the pitch. That's going to go to center field for a base hit. And I'm going to third. And the throw will not be in time as Robinson Cano is safe going to third base on that one. And as you see here, Delmon Young up to the plate, the pitch. And that's good. And the third baseman's going to try to jump throw it. But Delmon Young's going to beat that one out. So with Delmon Young's hustle, it's going to be an early 1-0 lead here for the Minnesota Twins. And we really need that lead, considering that we struggled for runs in the first game that we played. And you see here the pitching coach was already out in the second inning. Now both runners are going. The throw is going to go over the third baseman's head, so another run's going to score. And now we have another runner, which is Delmon Young, sliding headfirst into third base safely. And that was all on the catcher right there. That should not have happened, but you know what? It's lucky for us, obviously. Now you see here, do not spam up to the plate, 2-2 count. Had to be lined for another base hit. Twins just pouring it on early in the game. So now I believe it is 3-0 Now I'm going to try to steal. Not to be a hit and run, but it's going to be lined right to the left fielder for an out. So that's going to conclude our little rally there. 3-0 so far in the bottom of the second. That's going to go to Robinson Cano. Nice little play on the outfield grass. A similar play that we saw in the first game. And he gets the out. Nice play. So now you see here, no count to the bat of the pitch. And that's going to be too short. Tulowitzki roams over. He makes a nice throw for the out. So now we have our next victim up to the plate with an 0-1 count, the pitch. That's going to be lined right to Cano, who just moves over a little bit to his right to make the catch. And now Miguel Cabrera up to the plate once again, 1-2 count. He's going to chop that one to, I don't even know what, and I get beat up by a half a step. Miguel Cabrera doesn't have one hit in this series so far, I believe. Now Troy Tulowitzki's going to line that one into center field for a base hit. So nice little hit by Troy Tulowitzki. So now the pitch. That's going to be to the batter. Oh. There we go. Okay, so that is going to be another hit. So now you see here the pitch. He'll try to bunt that one up. But Ped's just going to go over there and catch it, obviously. So now that's going to be lined right to Miguel Cabrera. Try to dive and get the runner out at first base. But obviously, that's not the case. And you see here, I roam under it and make the play for the out. Let's go. Oh yeah, I'm going to make another video on HMS Game Face Studios. I apologize that I missed my Friday upload. I'm going to try to upload today. So anyway, 0-0 count the pitch. It's going to be past the diving Robinson Cano to Carlos Gomez for a base hit. So now they're threatening, no outs in the inning. And that's going to chase back to not spanned. He's not going to get it. He's going to go all the way to the wall. He's rounding home. The throw from Tulowitzki, it's not going to be in time. It's going to be a 3-1 ball game. Now the next pitch. And forget about it. Paul Kaneko just, well, he launches it for a home run. So it is tied. So after getting that great 3-run lead, it disintegrates relatively quickly, which is not good for us. But you see strike 3 called. Now moving on to the 5th inning, and that's going to be a nice play by the second baseman to get out Joe Mauer, our leadoff hitter. So you see here, Brendan Harris up to the plate here. 0-0 count the pitch. He's a line that one to center field for a base hit. And by the way, I met Brendan Harris in real life, and I have his autograph, just saying. I mean, he might not be the most remembered player, but he was a pretty solid all-around player, I think, in my opinion. And another hit, but yeah, home run by Alexei Ramirez, and now we are going to lose the lead here. It is 4-3. So obviously pretty terrible for us that we have lost our lead, but you know, that's just whatever these days. And now we have Michael Kadire up to the plate. He's a line out into center field for a base hit. I think that's with 2 outs, I believe. I don't remember. I think it was, yeah, it's 2 outs. Maybe 1. Yep, 2 outs. So now the pitch to Robinson Cano. That's going to be to left field. And I'm going to go to third, but I changed my mind. I go back to second base. I'm going to be safe in there, though. So it's all good here as we have runners on first and second with 2 outs. And Carlos Gomez up to the plate. 0-1 count. And, ooh, he gets plunked on an 0-2 count. So obviously that was not intentional. But Gomez thinks otherwise. He gives the pitcher some words. They exchange some stuff. And you see here the ball gets behind the catcher. A run will score. Game tied. Let's go. So you see here everybody's all happy, cheering, stuff like that. So you see here Delmon Young up to the plate here. 3-1 count, 2 outs, the pitch. And that ball's going to be driven deep to left field. Going back to left fielder. At the track at the wall, glitched through the wall. See ya. 3-run blast for Delmon Young. and we take the lead. This is a back and forth game. Let's go. And you see here, if you would have made the catch in the glitched wall, I would have been so mad. And let's watch that again, shall we, in slow motion. 366 feet. And that was a good drive right there. So, that was just beast. And you see here, the manager's coming out, and they're making a pitching change. The starter's day is over after that 3-run blast. And let's see who they bring in. Matt Thornton will be their pitcher. He's pitched 1 game so far, 1 walk. Now the pitcher did not span, and he's going to look at strike 3. That will end the inning. And now Pettit 2-2 count the pitch, and that will be strike 3. Pettit is just dominant today. Even though he's given up those runs, the team's been backing him up as we are up by 3. That's going to be to left field, and somehow gets past, who is that? Delmon Young in left field. I have no idea how, but it does. Now they have a runner on second, which it should not have been. And that's going to go to right field. But then you see Delmon Young, do not span, my apologies, coming up firing. And it's not gonna, and I don't get why. I try throwing home, and he's going to be safe. I don't get why I just can go for the double play, to be honest. I thought I could throw home. And then plus I realized there was 1 out in the inning too. I thought there were no outs, because I figured I could stop the run from scoring. But you see here, strike 3 called. Now the next pitch. So it's going to be lined right to Brandon Harris. So that's not going to cost me anything. But it's going to cost me that 1 run. But anyway, he would have scored either way. And it is 7-5. So we have a 2-run lead. So the next pitch. It's going to be chapter 2 whiskey. There's 1. There's 2. Flip to Cano to Miguel Cabrera. Double play right there. So we're going to look at that in show track or show motion. Troy Tulowitzki with a nice backhand play. Off balance throw right to Cano. And those 3 guys just made that play look routine. Now the 0-0 count. Up. See you later. 1 run is us. Wait, 1 run is us? I meant we have a 1 run lead. I don't know what happened. English isn't really my thing sometimes. So we had to do something here. We had to tack on some more runs. Either that or our pitching has to be solid. As you see here, right to the shift, Robinson Cano throws on to Miguel Cabrera for the out. And that will conclude matters here in the inning. So that's obviously good for us that we're getting out of that inning. You see a Troy Tulowitzki 0-0 count, the pitch. And that's going to be to right field for a base hit. It's getting down. Now we have a leadoff base runner. So let's see if we get another rally going. I hope we can. As Robinson Cano up to the plate here, 1 out. That's going to be to center field for a base hit. And it looks like we're putting something good together. We just got to keep up this streak. And hopefully we got something. So now Carlos Gomez up to the plate. He's going to line that one to center field for a base hit. Troy Tulowitzki is rounding third, heading home. Here's the throw. Not in time. And not at time to get Robinson Cano at third base either. As Carlos Gomez gets his RBI double here. And see here, the other pitcher is doing terrible. But that's an advantage for us, obviously. And they're going to walk Delmon Young after that 3-run blast that he had to really get us out in front. And he deserves that walk, as they don't even want to test Delmon Young. He's going to get his free pass right there. So now the bases are loaded with 1 out here. And you see here, our best hitter on the team, Joe Mauer. He's going to get a base hit. Base is still loaded here with 2 outs in the inning. I probably could have scored a second run because of an offline throw. But hey, I didn't know if it was on target, I would have been out. So Brendan Harris, that's going to be a base hit. Now I'm trying to send another runner home. Here's the throw. And it will be the diving play by the catcher to dive and make the tag. If he didn't dive, I would have been safe. Now you see it's 10-6 here. I see here, I dive. I missed the ball. So I'm going to fire, try to gun him out at second. Here's the play. Throw. It's not going to be in time, as there's another double. And I think Pettit's Mets is pretty much lost all his energy. I don't think it's any much to give, but well played start for Andy Pettitte. His first game of the season off free agency. He tips his hat to the crowd 3 times. Okay, I thought only once, but you know, Pettitte, you're pretty good, dude. I don't blame you for tipping it 3 times. So now we're bringing in R.A. Dickey, a familiar face from the New York Mets and the Toronto Blue Jays. In 2009, he was a reliever. Well, at least he was in my bullpen. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to use R.A. Dickey. So the runner on second, he is going to tag up, obviously. And you see that throw. I don't get why I didn't hit the cutoff. But whatever. It's now 1 out, the pitch. And that's going to be another deep fly ball. So obviously this run is going to score. So yeah. But you know what? I still got 2 outs though. And we still have a pretty big lead here. We're winning by 3. So now the pitch. He's going to bunt that one. Brendan Harris bare hand the throw. What a play by Brendan Harris. Stopping the bunt attempt. He just took away an easy infield single. So now the pitch. 0-2 count to Lexi Ramirez. That's going to be to left field for a 2-base hit. And the throw from Delmon Young is not going to be in time. So now the next pitch. And that's going to be to right field. So now do not span roams under. He's going to try to fire onto third base. But it's obviously not going to be in time. But you know what? I might as well try. So with the runner on third base, the pitch. That's going to be another base hit. Maybe more as it goes to the wall. I'm going to try to hit the cutoff, but he's obviously going to be safe at second base. So now our lead. So I'm bringing in our closer, Joe Nathan. I mean, I can't let any more runs score. This is getting ridiculous here. The pitch. That's going to be lined, or chopped rather, to Robinson Cano. And that, my friends, will be the end of this ball game as we win it 10-8. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel already. Remember to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, subscribe to my second channel, Legit Nation HD, and my community channel, HMS Game Face Studios. Also subscribe to Legit Swagger 2468 and Legit Darkness. The links will be in the description. So, yeah, we just destroyed the White Sox terribly. Well, not terribly. Ah, crap, I yelled into the mic. I mean, they only lost by 2, but we scored greatly in this game. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.